with the people, man. It's your partner, man. Who is your partner, man? Who is your partner, man? What's good with the people? Look, man, I got a real short video for you today, man. Brand the rest. I got a bunch of stuff to do, man. You know what I'm talking about? So this is gonna be a real short video, man. The name of this one right here is gonna be Wise Warning, man. But before we get into it, you know my disclaimers, man. I don't promote no the penitentiary. You got to shout out the penitentiary first, man. He, ha, ha. Ken in the pen. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that thing around. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Worldwide. They gonna say what that mean. Everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go get that stick up at stores now, too, man. Go get you something about 76 MacArthur Johns League. What I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? And Funkadotron also. And if all else fails, man, make sure you go get you a hardback from Amazon, man. Shout out in Dugu, Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. Tell the player who comes next, same thing. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Penitentiaries all over the world. Now y'all just know me, man. I don't promote no drug users. Don't promote no drug sellers. Don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't you take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it. I don't promote no crime. Don't promote no violence. Don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man. I don't promote shh. I don't promote shh. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much of it we got, man. You know what I'm talking about? But good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the, little people. No, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Who'd you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? I check it out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come mess with a brother one time. You know what I mean, man? Y'all hold on real quick. Man, what's good with the people, man? How is y'all doing on this Wise Warning Wednesday? You say what you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out all the left-hand people who don't smell right. Soft paw. God. I see, man. It is right here, Wise Warning, man. They said what you talking about? Oh, man, Wise Warning Wednesday. It's gonna be a real short video, man. This is all I'm gonna tell you, man. Wise Warning, man. Listen, they gonna tell you all the mumbo jumbo, the mumbo. Listen, folks, be responsible for yourself. Watch out for yourself, cause we heading to the point of no return, bruh. And this is just a wise warning, bruh. Watch yourself. You ain't gotta watch this person. You ain't gotta watch yourself, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because all the people, you the one who let the people get close to you. You know what I'm talking about? So anybody that you say that messed you over, that then did bread, you didn't let them people get close to you. So you gotta watch yourself. It ain't the people. You know what I'm talking about? It's how you gauge people. It's how you just let people get access to you. You get what I'm saying? That's where the real problem lies at. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. But Wise Warning, because this shit finna get weird, bruh. We living in the days where ain't nobody responsible for themselves, bruh. You got gangsters up here telling their side of the story. You got you got the Sagoonies. You just got everything, bruh. And if you see that, like I said, man, they even making that shit right there, like they trying to force that shit upon people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like that shit ain't just them people's decision. Like somehow them people have been oppressed or something, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's just weird, bruh. It is, folks. But they give a fuck more about nigga some bullshit than they do you, folks. And the world is just turning and turning and turning, folks. And more people is falling victims to them behaviors, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They got everybody walking around this motherfucker smacking their lips. Everything you do, somebody criticize it, bruh. You can't do shit. You know what I'm talking about? Everything you do, somebody feels some kind of way about it. And this is what I don't get. Wise Warning Wednesday, bruh. Because if you ask anybody else, right, a nigga gonna tell you they grown. I just don't understand why y'all don't use that same logic that you be using that you grown when you ready to go ask another motherfucker a question. You shouldn't even have no question for them. They grown. You get what I'm saying? I don't get where all the questions come from. Because that's what you're going to say. You're going to say, I'm grown. You could do what you want to or what you grown. You ain't got to ask. You know what I'm talking about? So won't you use that same logic when you asking somebody a question, bro? You don't need to know nothing. They grown. That's why they did it. You get what I'm saying? On some real shit. Wise Morning Wednesday, man. Y'all hold on. Ain't around there playing, man. Yeah, man, like I said, wise warning, man, and that's all this is, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because we getting in the days where ain't nobody responsible for themselves. I've been saying this forever, man. Wise warning, bruh. We going to the point of no return. Because it's just every day, bruh, it's some new fuckery. Every day it's some new bullshit they got you doing. Like I said, we can't even nigga grown people, grown man, nigga. We can't even be grown man no more. Because they got grown niggas that should be way, they mental should be way surpassed where they at right now. You get what I'm saying? When it just far as just dealing with people, bruh. I'm not talking about where you at in life and your financial status and nothing. I'm just talking about your mental status, bruh. Like, it's crazy to me as grown man, nigga, that niggas sit around and still act like kids, bruh. You feel some kind of way because this nigga did something and you sitting over, you looking at the nigga so motherfucking much. It's like a bitch, bruh. For real. You having a conversation with yourself when ain't nobody tripping off you. You just sitting over here paranoid like you off Harry Potter or some shit. You know what I mean? And you sitting here and you seeing a bunch of shit, having a bunch of conversations with yourself like the bitch. Bruh, ain't none of that shit going on. So everything another motherfucker do, you gotta you got your eyes keen on it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what this wise warning, bruh. Cause right now they got you all day, nigga, stalking the next motherfucker. They got you keep buzzing in, nigga. You got the you watching the next motherfucker. You get what I'm saying, bruh? You pocket watching, you watching the nigga progress, you feeling some kind of way when somebody, it's just too much. They done stuff too many feelings in you like the bitch, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. And we all over the place with that shit, folks. Wise warning. And this shit ain't gonna do nothing but get worse, bruh. I'm telling you, man, I'm waiting for one of you see one of these mafia people on the news taking the news people to where Jimmy Hoffa at, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't, folks. Because this shit is, it's beyond out of hand, folks. It's beyond out of hand. And you just see gradually the next person turning, the next person turning, the next bitch turning, the next kid turning, the next old person turning. We living in Night Living Dead, bro. Motherfuckers just zapping themselves into zombies, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't bullshitting with you. It's no holds barred, bro. We living in a day right now where a nerd, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about a nerd. Get up here, make a video, and threaten, I don't know, threaten Jay-Z. You know what I'm talking about? Sit right here and be like, oh yeah, Jay-Z, and the stuff you did, it be, you know what I'm talking about? Like you really talking to this nigga or something, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? And then really have cut that video off, bruh, and really feel like really you'll be walking around bragging like you checked Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? Like you put Jay-Z in your place. And that's why this shit dangerous, bro. Wise warning. And that's just why we getting all over the place, bro. Because motherfuckers is stuck inside a fantasy. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really think, like you think you coming up here talking to somebody. Because you done put their name in the title or whatever. But you done came up here and your video was directed at this person right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? You the one that checked Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? About some shit you ain't even got nothing to do with. You know what I'm talking about? Just like when motherfuckers get murdered and shit, ain't nobody got nothing to do with that shit. But somehow us as y'all say y'all civilians. And this the part I don't get because y'all say y'all civilians, but y'all always in street business. And that don't even go together, bruh. If you a civilian, why is you even talking about shit that's happening in the streets? Y'all want to be too much. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all want to do everything with no consequences, what you want to do. You know what I'm talking about? You want to experience the street nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You want to experience the player. You want to experience the pimp. You want all these experiences, but you don't want none of them consequences. And that's why y'all flourish on this computer right here. Because really, when we be coming up here and we be like the people and all that shit, bruh, a lot of the times the people we be talking to is haters, bruh. The majority of the people on this, like we be like, what's good with the people? Now, you really have some of the good people up in there, bro, but the majority of the motherfuckers is haters, bro. Because the majority of motherfuckers that hang out around this computer, bro, is lonely motherfuckers with nothing to do. You get what I'm saying? So, it's a good chance you gonna run into them lonely motherfuckers on this motherfucker, man. Wise warning, folks. Wise warning, man. Wednesday it is, man. Watch yourself, folks, because this shit finna get out of hand. So you can't be walking around this motherfucker acting like you shocked. You know what I mean? You can't, because anything is bound to happen now because we living in them days. We living in them days where motherfuckers come around you just to basically peep some shit you was doing so they can go tell these invisible people. Because everything we find out, somehow we come up here and we run our mouth because we want everybody to know. I guess that's our way of checking people now. Like, we just don't pull the nigga and go check him face to face or nothing like that. We don't do that no more. We got to come up here and somehow try to start some kind of invisible slander group. Because I cannot not like you by myself. If I don't like you, I got to run around this motherfucker and gather up people not to like you also. So we sitting around this motherfucker like the hoes that found out all of them was fucking with one nigga. So they just sitting around talking about the nigga. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, bruh. Wise warning Wednesday. You been warned, bruh. I don't know what else to tell you, bruh, but this shit is moving out of sync. It's already out of whack, and it's just getting more and more and more out of whack, bruh. We just living in the day where no matter what I did, bruh, I could just bring up your embarrassment. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I could just kick a baby, and when you address me about that, I could talk about some shit you did 30 years ago to get out the shit I just did right now. You know what I'm talking about? We too good at changing conversations. We too good at the hypotheticals. We too good at just not being responsible for ourselves. And every time you come bring us some shit where it's time for us to be responsible for ourselves, we gonna throw a bounce pass to somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? Then that's at that time right there. That's when we gonna bring up one of your faults. At the time we need to be going over ourselves and being corrected ourselves. At that moment right there, we gonna bring up something to throw back at you. You know what I'm talking about, to get the conversation off me. So even though I just did something, this conversation finna bounce back to you some kind of way. It ain't gonna be about what I did. It's gonna be why you saying I did this when you did this. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how you get to a world of nobody being responsible for themselves. But I'm just telling you, wise warning Wednesday, man. Brace yourself. Y'all talking about these elections and all this shit, man. Y'all ain't even looking at the people, bruh. Y'all ain't even looking at what's going on. Y'all ain't looking at what they making cool. Y'all ain't looking at the Sagoonies. Y'all ain't looking at them force this shit on you. Y'all ain't looking at them. They okay with putting the snitches and the booty bandits and all these motherfuckers, all these other motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about, in your face. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't even tripped off that. We ain't tripped off the motherfuckers they make popular. Because you go get a solid nigga, they gonna try to make fun of the solid niggas. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't peeped that shit though? How everybody around here, you see how they talking to Jay Prince in these days? You get what I'm saying? Then celebrate the Whack 100s and the Charleston Whites. DJ Academics. But you see how they talk, how the mob people get talked. You see how they try to do, how they keep coming around here trying to smut all the real people. You know what I'm talking about? That really done did the time and all that shit, bruh. But you see, when the snitches get out, they highlight them. They get the snitches a million interviews, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Just peep how the game go, bruh. Wise warning. This shit finna get to the point of no return, bruh. It's finna get to the point where they finna, just like how you see all these nerds and you just see how the people talking to Jay Prince in these days, bruh. It's finna get to shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? To where the mark ass shit, the fake ass motherfuckers, they gonna be celebrated, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And all the real shit, that's what they gonna try to put the narrative on, like this is fake. You get what I'm saying? We gonna jump on the real mob shit. You know what I'm talking about? But we gonna make this fake shit. We gonna celebrate this fake shit. We gonna celebrate calling the police on people and shit. We gonna celebrate gangsters getting up here telling their side of the story. We gonna celebrate all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? While we steadily down in the last little bit of real shit we got. You've been warned. What do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.